Okay, these are some of the coolest things on Amazon right now. They're interesting, they're different. Maybe you didn't even know some of this stuff existed. Some of the items are actually on a deal of the day, meaning they are very discounted for a limited time. So as always, I'll have it linked down below in the description box. I'll pin everything in the top comment. And then if you're watching on your TV, then you can scan this QR code. Now we're already halfway through August, which pretty much means we're in the back to school time of the year. Since a lot of you are Mary Ruth lovers like myself, I teamed up with them to pretty much spread the word that they are having a back to school sale on Amazon. It's like a deal of the day. It runs from August 17th to August 24th. All of their products are up to 25% off. And then they did give my audience, you guys, a special promo code that you can stack on top of that. So it's MRO for Shea, and that'll give you an extra 20% off. So you can essentially save up to 40% off all of their products on Amazon. I highly suggest you at least try their liquid morning multivitamin, just because I feel like it's the most bang for your buck, because your entire family can use it. You can use it, your husband, your kids. You basically just change the dosage and it tastes so good. It gives you all of the vitamins and nutrients that, the food is missing. I always get raspberry. They have a lot of flavors, but raspberry to me is the most delicious. For adults, you just take 2 tablespoons every morning. For kids, it's between a half a tablespoon or 1 tablespoon. There's a whole chart back here, but it's so tasty and you don't have to take like a bunch of pills or capsules. You enjoy using it every day. And then again, in celebration of going back to school, I also recommend the elderberry drops because they really help to boost your immune system and your kids' immune system. My kids think these are so tasty, they will ask for them. So those are great. I also have been getting these lymphatic support drops. Like, this is for me. Your lymphatic system is so important to, detox the bad things out of your body. So there's so many things. I mean, even this magnesium blend, I love magnesium. Sometimes it's just annoying to take the capsules. This is like a liquid form, which is really good. So I will link all of my personal favorites under number 1, but you don't have to get what I get. Just click around, capitalize on their deal of the day sale, and then of course stack my code for even more savings. All right, moving along, I'm gonna be jumping around just so many random but super cool things. So these are actually the Toss It disposable car trash bags. It's also great if you have kids. This whole video, it really mostly doesn't have anything to do with kids, but this will really come in handy if you've got a family. This is just a lot of disposable trash bags that are all connected. It looks nice. You just hang this on the back of your driver or your passenger seat. And as garbage starts to accumulate, there's always a spot for it. You can just throw it away in this trash bag rather than it collecting on the floor or the side. You guys know what I mean. I feel like cars can get really dirty really fast. So just to demonstrate, once it's full, you just rip it off. You just peel off the sticky tab, close it, and then you can just toss it, throw it away, easy peasy. And then there's plenty more after this, but it looks nice, it looks clean, it looks aesthetic, and it really makes your car less dirty. Okay, next, this is for the ladies. This is so cool. Truly one of the coolest things I found in a very long time. They are actually flushable wipes, okay? And look, they come with like a lot of just individually wrapped flushable wipes. And let me just tell you, I tested these. They truly do disintegrate like toilet paper. Okay, so you can feel okay about actually flushing these, but they're moist. I'm sorry I used that word, but they smell amazing. It's just rose water. They're healthy, and they're great for like a million things to freshen yourself up down there. Maybe that time of the month. Use your imagination. There's so many reasons and ways this can come in handy. I love how, again, they're individually wrapped, so you can take them with you while you're traveling. You can just stick some in your bathroom drawer and use them at home. Like, it's amazing. I highly recommend. Love. Next. Again, so random. You think maybe you've seen something like this before? No, this one is cooler. This is a spice turntable that like comes out at you in your cabinet. Okay, I have a terrible kitchen, not great organization. Maybe you have a better kitchen, but still spices get buried that you can't see what's in there. I hate it. So if you are like me, you've got a lot of spices, you can't tell what you have, get this spice rack because of the way it turns out into you. You can like truly see 360 degrees everything that you have. It just makes your life way easier in the kitchen. Next, I have a couple beauty products, but specifically in the hair category. I do have a lot of hair, and so I'm kind of picky with products. I feel like I can really tell what works, what doesn't. I'm obsessed with Marie. Like, I've talked about them before, but they're also having a big deal of the day sale. Some of their products are just way more discounted compared to normal, and I do have just like an ongoing amazing code with them. It's Whitney that you can use on Amazon to get an extra 20% off. And I checked, and you can stack that with their current sale right now. So you can kind of like double dip and really save a lot. So I wanted to recommend this Batana Oil hair growth mask. So they have a couple masks for your hair that I love, but this has become my absolute favorite for a couple reasons. It's just the easiest to use because you can truly use it on your entire head from like scalp all the way down to the whole hair shaft. And so not only does it help your scalp with like hydration, but it also helps with hair growth. Like I saw a stat where they did like a clinical trial, 88% of people that use this after 6 weeks saw new hair growth. So like that's super cool. But you can also use this all over your hair. And so it's going to add shine. It's going to add hydration. It's just going to make your hair just look better and feel better. So to me, like, I don't know, this is just so good. It's crazy on sale right now. And then you could also consider their hair oil serum. This is so cool. This is like a steal, honestly. It's already just like not that expensive, but with the deal, it's crazy. Plus my code, but like it really works. And it's different in that you actually put it on your hair when it's damp. A lot of hair oils, you have to use it on dry hair. But this is just on damp hair, and then you style it as normal. You'll immediately notice that you have less frizziness and you just have a lot of glossy shine. Hopefully you can kind of tell it's nice, and it doesn't make your hair feel sticky or gross or really excessively oily. So I love this. I'll link these two under those different numbers. But again, I think some of their other products like Marie are also on sale. So you could just, click around, but these are definitely my favorites right now. Okay, moving along. Most of the time I don't show you stuff that doesn't work out or I end up not liking. There's so much stuff that I order like every week and it's just awful, but I just thought this one would be fun because I really thought this would be cool and maybe you guys would like it. I will link it under this next number, but I personally don't think it's worth it. But we are a family that has like a bajillion baseball caps, like we golf. We just have like so many hats and they're just dirty all the time. It's annoying. So I thought that this would be cool because it will retain the shape of a hat, but then you could toss it either in your washing machine or even your dishwasher. A lot of people actually wash their hats in the dishwasher, but again, it would like keep the shape and you could clean the hats. Long story short, here you are. Like I pulled it out and A, it did not like clean it at all well, but B, it like broke. And yes, I was able to like snap it back together, but it was just stupid. So like, I don't recommend this, but what I do recommend under the next number, I've fallen in love with this lovely laundry brush. To me, this is not only amazing for shirts and just clothing, but this is also great for hats. I will also link the Fels Naphtha that I pretty much use with this, which Fels Naphtha has been around for decades and decades and decades. It is such a good stain remover. It's super cheap, but get this laundry brush because the bristles are so soft, so it's not going to agitate the clothing too much, but you'll notice that you just put the Fels Naphtha on, scrub a little bit, the stain comes right out. Again, it's great for shorts or shirts or really any clothing. This is like the best stain remover brush. So that's actually a great segue into this pink Miracle shoe cleaner because it also uses a specific scrubbing brush, but this stuff, like it really is a miracle. It's going to take your shoes from looking kind of like old and dingy to genuinely like brand new. It's crazy. Like these white sneakers, they were so white when I originally got them. I wore them on vacation. I came home. They looked awful. They were scuffed. They were full of dirt. I mean, it was like bad. And I even tried other cleaners. This was different. This does not smell like a chemical bomb. It's made in the USA. You just pour or drizzle the pink stuff on the shoes. Just go to town scrubbing and it just melts off the dirt and the scuffs. And it just really makes your shoes look brand new. Okay, now this is also super cool. Not something you're gonna use every day or anything, but definitely something that every woman should kind of just have in their closet in case it comes in handy, and it probably will. So it's called Bondi, and it's actually a body adhesive. So this would be for maybe like a shirt or a dress where you're like a little worried that maybe it might reveal something by accident. So you just apply a very, very thin layer of this directly on your skin and then press the clothing right up against, and then it just sticks and it works all day. You don't have to worry about anything. And then when it's the end of the day and you want to remove it, you just gently peel it off. It doesn't hurt your skin. It doesn't hurt the clothing. It's just easy peasy, and it's just so much better than some of the fabric tapes that you can see and it's like not comfortable on your skin at all. This is just like, it's not even really there. In the last few years, I have truly become obsessed with erasable pens. I know that sounds weird, but once you use these pens, you'll never go back because they're like really nice writing pens, but then if you make a mistake or your plans change, you can immediately erase and start over. Like, it's crazy. But this is the brand that I love, the Pilot Friction brand. They usually only have black or blue pens, which are fine, but they've recently launched a beautiful color, like rainbow color scheme. And if you're somebody that likes to color code your calendars or your planners, you're gonna love this. These are beautiful, vibrant colors that glide really nicely when you write, but also you can immediately erase, and it like truly does erase. So anyway, to me, this is super cool. Next, we have a recommendation from my mom. But ironically, I'm the one that recommended it to her originally, but I wasn't sure I really liked it, but she ended up ordering it. But then we realized, oh my gosh, they improved it. Now it's really freaking good. And it's a crumb vacuum. So years ago, when they first launched this, I bought it and I did like it, but I felt like it didn't last as long as it should. Like, it just died really quickly. But let me just tell you what it is. Like, say you are in your kitchen and there's like crumbs on the kitchen, which happens all the time on our table, on our counter, everywhere. You just bust this out, turn it on. It's like a little mini vacuum. You just zoom, zoom, zoom. It sucks up all the crumbs on your counter, really any flat surface. It's amazing. But it's now like way more powerful, and like now I'm reaching for it all the time. It's way better than like 5 years ago. And then we have an extra large lint roller. You probably didn't know this existed. This is amazing. This is probably more for people with dogs or cats where there's just pet fur like on the couch or the floor or whatever. Lint rollers are so easy, okay? Yes, there's vacuums. Yes, there's other things that like try to gather up the fur, and I use that sometimes, but this takes the cake, okay? Because you just attach it to like the long handle and then you just go to town. It's so sticky. We love it on our couch at the cabin. It's great for the floors. It's great for under the bed, like really anywhere. Because this is so sticky, it just grabs everything, and then you just peel off and just start fresh, and it just makes your life easier. This next item is not only really cool, but it's also just very viral. I'm seeing them everywhere. Maybe you already have one. Maybe you've been curious about it. It's actually a phone bracelet. You can get them on Amazon. I actually have a couple colors, but basically you can just stick the tab that is attached to the bracelet behind your phone case, and it comes out the bottom, and then the bracelet attaches, and then you can be very secure with holding your phone. It's also just like a nice, pretty accessory. Now, I also have the Loopy, which this is not something you can get from Amazon. I've used the Loopy phone case for so many years. I also have an ongoing code with them. I can put it here on the screen. Not sponsored at all, but I think that'll save you 10% if you want a Loopy phone case. I actually recommend the Loopy phone case way more than I do a phone bracelet. But if you like this aesthetic and you want this instead, there's so many pretty colors on Amazon, and they're really inexpensive, and it does give you a little bit more security with your phone. And then we have this bento box that really is leak proof. Like, it's actually leak proof. There's so many ones I've tried where it's cheap, chintzy, it does leak, it's plastic. This is a stainless steel one. It's actually a lot larger than other ones I've seen. Like, it actually will hold a lot of food. So I use this probably more than the kids, but this also actually would be a good back to school thing. You can separate like a sandwich, you can put on the other side fruits, veggies, cheese, and it just separates everything. Again, it is completely leak proof. It comes in different colors, and I love that it's stainless steel. But don't forget about Mary Ruth and their special sale and the promo code. I'll have all of the items in this video along with the promo codes listed down below in the description box. I'll also pin everything in the top comment. Please subscribe if you're new. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.